In a fiery social media tirade that set off a political and cultural firestorm, former President Donald Trump is calling for the prosecution of global superstar Beyoncé, claiming she was illegally paid to endorse Vice President Kamala Harris. During the 2024 presidential campaign, Trump also named Oprah Winfrey and Rev. Al Sharpton in his latest claims, alleging that the Harris campaign funneled millions to celebrities in exchange for public support. The former president's outburst, posted to his Truth Social platform, came with bold accusations. Beyoncé got $11 million, Oprah received $3 million, and Sharpton $600,000, all to stand on stage and pretend to believe in Kamala Harris. Trump wrote, "This is totally illegal. You are not allowed to pay for an endorsement. They should all be prosecuted." This declaration sent shockwaves through both political and entertainment circles, raising questions about the legality of campaign celebrity collaborations and whether Trump's claims have any merit at all. Trump's claim versus reality. Trump's dramatic assertion, "No evidence has been found that Beyoncé or the others were paid for endorsements." Official campaign finance records tell a very different story. According to publicly filed Federal Election Commission (FEC) documents, the Harris campaign paid Parkwood Entertainment, Beyoncé's company, approximately $165,000 for production-related expenses, such as event staging and audio-visual work for a high-profile Houston rally. Harpo Productions, Oprah's media company, reportedly received $1 million, not for an endorsement, but for streaming production services at a campaign event, with Oprah herself emphasizing she was not personally compensated. As for Rev. Al Sharpton, his civil rights organization, the National Action Network, was paid around $500,000 to coordinate a voter registration initiative during the campaign, which included rallies in key battleground states. None of these payments were hidden. All were disclosed in official filings, and crucially, none went directly to the individuals themselves for their personal endorsements. Beyoncé's team Response has not personally responded to Trump's attacks, but her mother, Tina Knowles, previously slammed the ridiculous lie that her daughter took millions from the Harris campaign. There's no truth to it. Beyoncé gave her voice because she believes in making history, not for a check, she said during an interview last year. Sources close to Beyoncé say she was outraged by the accusations but intends to remain focused on her art and activism, not political mudslinging. Trump's political strategy. Critics argue that Trump's latest attack is a diversion tactic. With renewed scrutiny over his own legal troubles and revived interest in his connections to high-profile figures like Jeffrey Epstein, some suggest Trump is redirecting attention with dramatic, unverified claims. It's also notable that Trump has long expressed hostility toward Beyoncé and other Hollywood elites. He's previously mocked her Super Bowl halftime show, accused her and Jay-Z of being anti-Trump, and frequently complains about celebrities getting involved in politics unless they're backing him. "Imagine if I paid Taylor Swift or Kid Rock $10 million to support me. The media would lose their minds," Trump wrote in the same post. "This cannot be allowed in America. Total corruption. They should all be in jail." What the law actually says. Federal campaign finance law does not prohibit campaigns from paying vendors or companies tied to celebrities as long as the services are real, disclosed, and not personal bribes. What is illegal is paying someone, specifically in exchange for an endorsement, without proper disclosure or in violation of contribution limits. In this case, there's no public evidence suggesting such quid pro quo arrangements were made. The services, production, staging, media work, were legitimate and itemized. Legal experts say unless a whistleblower emerges with clear evidence of intent to bribe, there's no case. Fallout and reactions. Social media quickly lit up after Trump's comments. While some of his supporters cheered him on, calling for investigations, others were quick to criticize what they called baseless attacks on Black cultural icons. One prominent political commentator tweeted, "Trump's targeting of Beyoncé, Oprah, and Sharpton isn't about legality, it's about race, power, and his obsession with celebrity." Civil rights groups are also speaking out. The NAACP issued a statement saying, "Trump's rhetoric is not just false, it's dangerous." Accusing Black leaders and artists of crimes without evidence feeds into long-standing racist tropes. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris's team brushed off the attack as yet another desperate distraction by a man who can't handle the fact that people of all backgrounds are uniting behind our campaign. Will there be legal action? As of now, no investigations have been launched based on Trump's accusations. Legal experts say unless hard proof is presented, there's no grounds for criminal prosecution, but Trump's comments may still have political consequences. By invoking Beyoncé, one of the most beloved and influential figures in the country, he risks alienating younger and minority voters even more. Final thoughts. Donald Trump's call to prosecute Beyoncé has drawn massive media attention, but facts do not back up his allegations. The payments made by Kamala Harris's campaign appear to have been for logistical and production purposes, not endorsements. With no evidence of wrongdoing, Trump's demands are seen by many as bluster designed to stir up controversy and rally his base. Still, as the 2024 election season heats up, this moment marks yet another example of how celebrity, politics, and misinformation are colliding in unprecedented ways. And in the middle of it all, Beyoncé finds herself once again becoming a symbol, not just of pop culture power, but of the political battleground itself.